I'm going to be talking about my one of my experiences making chai in India, which I went to an ashram in India, and a lot of tourists do that. They go to visit these places to practice yoga or meditate or do something like that. But the one I go to is Ama's ashram, and it's more of a work-oriented ashram. There's no organized yoga, no organized meditation, but there's 4 hours of work every day, and I was very lucky. I got the job in the kitchen making chai for the morning breakfast meal. And I didn't have a particularly big job. I only had to make 40 liters, but one thing I noticed right away was my chai wasn't as delicious as the chai in the other kitchen across the ashram where the Indian chefs are responsible for making the chai. And so I talked to one of the guys there, and I said, well, could I go over and watch how they make the chai over in the kitchen, in the Indian kitchen? And he said, yeah, sure. So I went over there, and they were making this huge portion of chai, and I found out that what I was missing was that I was not oxygenating the tea, which seems like a it seems like a simple thing, but the way it works when you oxygenate the tea is you have your tea in the mug, and you just pour it into the cup like that. It's as simple as that. Maybe you do it 2 or 3 times, but that gets the air back into the tea. Now, when you're doing this with chai, the chai is going to foam up, and it's going to look very beautiful, and it's also very delicious. Well, so I went back to the Western kitchen at this ashram where I was working, and I made chai with the aeration, and unbelievably, that day, 3 different people came up to the guy that runs the breakfast hall and said, "Wow, the chai is really delicious today." And I just thought, wow. And the only thing I did different was I put air in the tea. Now, this putting the air in the tea is quite a show, because I always thought it was just for show. But in India, these guys are really good. They can bring the, whoops, I should do this the other way. There's my portion into the, now they can do it without spilling a drop. And the height is incredible. They can do it with the whole portion of chai in the air, catching it. Ambidextrous, back and forth like this. It's quite a sight. So that, I would say, is secret number 1 of making delicious chai.